I wouldn't be mad if they stick and pick for 2 players, Jahdae Barron and Kenneth Grant. But let's get to the mock, y'all. Let's get to the mock. And excuse me for all my coughing. My allergies are just acting up. All right, so listen. 7-round mock draft. Let's get straight to it. So, excuse me. Oh, my gosh. All right, so let me be nosy. We do have some trade offers, and we will be trading back. So Cam Ward went number 1. Travis Hunter went number 2. Mason Graham went number 3 to the Giants. That's a surprise. Where's Shedeur Sanders going to be drafted? Carter went 4 to the Patriots. Wow. Genty went 6 to the Raiders. Oh, man, my boy Jahdae Barron went 8 to the Panthers. Man. Where is Will Johnson? Yeah, from Michigan. That's the other corner I like too. Shedeur Sanders went to the Cardinals at 16. Wow, they moving on from Kyler Murray. Oh, snap. All right, so we on the clock, y'all. 24th pick. We going to trade back. Y'all. We going to trade back. How y'all feeling about trading back, man? Look. You know who? Look. The dang on Lions want to trade with us, bro. Listen, we going to do it, though. We going to get a lot back. We going to get a lot back, though, bro. We going to trade 4 spots. I need your fourths. And since you want to be a smart behind, hey, matter of fact, look, I want that 2nd-round pick, though. Hold on, bro. I want that 2nd-round pick. We're going to make it work. I'll give you my 3rd. Give me your 2nd. But I need both of your 4ths. See if this gets accepted. Let's see if this gets accepted, y'all. So the 24th and the 97th for the 28, 60, 102, and 130. 4% chance. Oh, it gets accepted. So we traded back 4 spots. And I didn't even look at the board because I don't want to even look at it because I feel like I'm going to want to draft somebody before I made that trade. All right, so we on the clock at 28. We have 2 trade offers. I'm going to look at it. No, we're not. We're going to draft a player. So what are we doing here, y'all? Yes, trading back. We trading back, Skolden. All right, so we did trade back. Let me make myself a little bit smaller right here. All right, so listen. What are we doing here? We could go tight end. Loveland. We could go Luther Burden the 3rd. We can go defensive tackle. Oh my gosh. He's moving up on the board. Omar Norman Lott. We can go Gray Zabel. We can go Kevin Winston Jr. safety. We can go Trey Amos. I might go Trey Amos because that's who I think we're going to get. But what do y'all feel like we should do? I'm going to look at the chat. What do you think we should do here? I feel like we should honestly, to keep it real with y'all, go corner. I think we need to go corner. So let me look at his stats. So he improved every year, played 13 games, 2 touchdowns on him, 3 interceptions. Coverage grade 85.6. Run defense 81.0. He's a very good tackler. Man, he's a solid man coverage as well. So he's versatile. 6'1", 190. Amos brings an ideal blend of size, movement, skills, and coverage scheme versatility to the cornerback position. While his explosiveness and speed aren't anything special, his 2024 film shows he has a cornerback 2 floor in the NFL with the potential to be a cornerback 1. So I like that. I think I honestly want to go there. You said, is Derek Harmon there? Is Derek Harmon there? I don't think he is. I'm going to go to defensive line. Let's see where he's at. I don't think he is, bro. Oh, he is. So they got him as number 42. They got Omar Norman Lott. He is moving up the board. He was not this high, I don't think. Wow. So you want to go Derek Harmon? Honestly, I would love to go corner, but I'll do whatever y'all want me to do. I could go defensive tackle. They got Omar Norman, lot. Let me read up on his bull. So 5 sacks, 9 hits, 13 hurries, 315 pounds. Norman Lott possesses more NFL potential than his snap counts and stats say. Look at his grades and win rates for clearer picture. He's an athletically gifted, undersized 3 technique who with better hand usage and pass rush plans can be a contributing starter. 6'3", 315 pounds. PFF Big Board ranks him 27th best player in the 2025 NFL draft. Now, what pick do we have after this? All right, I'll go Derek Harmon. The next pick we have is 60. So I'm gonna go Harmon, because that's your guy. I'm gonna go Harmon from Oregon. And then we got 60, which is second round. So in the second round, what are we doing in the second round? Can we go corner here? Can we go corner? We could go corner, we could go safety, Kevin Winston Jr. My only problem is the man partially torn his ACL. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to do that, bro. I know how good he is when he was playing. He was amazing. They said Winston's tape and athleticism that he showed off in 2023 made him a prospect worthy of going in the first round. While his recent injury muddies his projection, he's still one of the top safeties available if he can fully recover. Which, I don't know if I want to go that route. And I rock with Penn State. I'm from Pennsylvania. Philly, everything must have football. Y'all know how I feel about Penn State. But I'm not getting a player in the second round, even though his potential was very high. I could go that route, though. If that's what y'all want me to do, I'll go that route. We do have trade offers, too. Hold on, let me see what we can do real quick. Let's see if we can cook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I trade back 7 spots, and I get a third-round pick. How would y'all feel about that? Let's see if they accept it. If they don't, then it is what it is. Oh, so I traded back and got another third-round pick. All right, so we still got Kevin Winston on the board. So I traded back 7 spots. Oh, that's a third-round pick. Dang, so I traded a late second for, hold on, let me see. Let me see what that was, bro. Hold on. Yeah, so a late second for an early third and an extra third. So 2 third-round picks. So we have some picks to go, bro. All right, so 67. What are we doing? I could go safety here. You said fullback, cornerback. You want to go cornerback? The best PFF is Benjamin Morrison. We could go Demetrius Knight Jr. linebacker. That's another good move that we could go. Let me look at the cornerback room. For the CBs, I'm going to keep it real with y'all, bro. Like, when it comes to the CBs, yeah, he's definitely the top dog. We could go Benjamin Morrison. When he got hurt, he only played 6 games. So 11 innings following the season, full-time starter. Missed a good chunk of the state national championship run due to hip injury. Gosh, Lee, shouldn't affect him long-term. It says shouldn't affect him long-term. Sorry, y'all. I don't know about the injury players, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. How y'all feel about Morrison, Benjamin? What's going on, Too Evil? Steve, what's going on, everybody? Fat Boy Yogi, shout out to everybody in the building. We here in the building. Everybody in the building. The family is here. So far, for the mock draft, we traded back with the dang on Lions and drafted Derek Harmon. So and then I traded back we had a second round pick additional second round pick for that, and then I traded back from the second round pick, a late second round pick for pretty much 2/3. So we have 3 third-round picks. We have 1/4, 1/5, and 1/6. And I think we need to go corner here. I think the smart move to go is corner. Eric, I think we're going to go corner here. So we're going to go Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame. We're still in the 3rd round. Now I'm going to go safety, Andrew Makuba. And we're still in the 3rd round, y'all. We're still in the 3rd round. So, what am I doing here? I'm my best player available. 7 sacks, 7 hits, 12 games played. Run defense grade is good. Pass rush 65.6. All right, so 6'3", 250 pounds. All right, how do you say his name? While Alejo, Aluwafim, man, I'm jacking up his name, bro. Listen, bro, I'm not trying to jack up this man's name. Listen, bro, I mean no disrespect, bro. I mean no disrespect. I'm going to just say he offers positional versatility. An NFL team will get the best return on investment by keeping him at edge defender. Athleticism, explosiveness, and long arms are very nice foundation, and appears his best years as a pass rusher are still ahead of him. All right, so was a 3-star prospect who played in 2 colleges, blah, 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 blah. So he lacks experience in fully formed pass rush. Impressed the senior bowl practices. I think I might go this route. I think you can never go wrong with a lot of pass rushers, bro. I feel like you can't go wrong with a lot of pass rushers. How do y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about going pass rush? I feel like you can never go wrong with too many players that can get after the quarterback. We could go wide receiver Kyle Williams. That's another good pick right there. You feel me? Let me look up Kyle Williams real quick, just because. So yeah, 1,196 receiving yards, 17.1 per catch, 14 touchdowns, 6 foot, 186 pounds. Williams is an undersized, but his game hints at big time potential. His release package, quick feet, and ability to build speed as routes progress give him a starting caliber ceiling with, in theory, the versatility to line up at any of the 3 receiver spots. I like that. So that's another route we could go, bro. We could go Damian Martinez. My homie likes Damian Martinez. I like him too. So there's different routes we can go here, y'all. Like, I don't know. I need y'all to tell me this. I don't know who to pick. I have no clue who to pick. I think I'm going to go, if I had to choose, I have to choose, right? I have to choose. I'm going to go the potential of this guy. I feel like I cannot pass up getting after the quarterback. We have so many pass rushers, but I feel like you can never have enough, bro. Like, it is what it is. All right, so we're in the 4th round, 28th pick in the 4th round, and Kyle Williams drops right to us. But we could double down on defensive tackle. We can get the teammate of Derek Harmon and get Jamari Caldwell. Why not get his teammate, bro? How y'all feel about getting his teammate? So, Jamari Caldwell. Let me look him up real quick. So 1 sack. All right, 6'1", 340 pounds. All right, Caldwell was a 0-star offensive line recruit. But he did his thing. All right, so Caldwell brings intriguing quickness on top of ideal size for NFL nose tackle. He's likely won't be a big backfield presence, but he can be a good rotational nose tackle for an odd front defense. I think I'm going to double down and get Derek Harmon's teammate from Oregon. I think that is a fantastic idea. And listen, we have a lot of defensive tackles. Matter of fact, we got a lot of defensive tackles. I don't know if I should do that. We have a lot of defensive tackles, so let me not do that. I'm gonna go Kyle Williams, wide receiver, right here. Right? So now we in the 5th round, first round pick in the 5th round pick, first pick in the 5th round. And shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to my boy Yogi. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Skolden. Shout out to everybody that's in and out of the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Right now, if you don't know, we got our guy, Derek Harmon, defensive tackle from Oregon. We went cornerback, Benjamin Morrison in the 3rd round. We went Andrew Makuba, safety out of Texas in the 3rd round. We made a trade, obviously. We made a trade. We made a trade. We got some 3rd round picks and all that. And we also went edge rusher, defensive end, and I don't want to jack his name up again. Oluwafemi Aladijo. And my bad if I jacked his name up. And then we went in the 4th round, wide receiver from Washington State, Kyle Williams. And I feel like it's just being proactive. I feel like he could be our 3rd wide receiver at the very least, in my honest opinion. And we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works for us. All right, so now we got the 5th round pick. And honestly, as much as I love Theo Jackson, I think I'm going to double down and draft R.J. Mickens from Clemens, safety. And we already got Makuba, safety. We're going to double down. We want to make sure our safety room is on point. Let me read up on him real quick. So he improved every season. Very good coverage grade. We need that. So he's 6 foot, 210 pounds. Mickens, the son of former New York Jet Ray Mickens, played a variety of secondary roles during his time in Clemson. This year, he was the veteran glue that held together a young group around him. In the process, he used his savvy and instincts to post an 89.8 coverage grade, which is amazing. That is amazing. Tied for 2nd best among power 4 safeties. Mickens' smarts and pedigree should give him a chance to find a role on an NFL roster. And he's 6 foot, 210 pounds, if I didn't say that already. And I think that is a very good pickup in the draft right now. We're getting him at pick 139. PFF got him as a, you know what I mean, at 108 for PFF grade. So I think R.J. Mickens doubling down on safety. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. Go to the bowl. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So we got one more pick. And I'm going to go the best, and I mean the best running back available. So whoever's the best running back, that's what I'm doing. Let's see who we got on the board that I think is the best. We got Ollie Gordon. A lot of people like Ollie Gordon, but I'm not picking Ollie Gordon this high. So they got Taj Brooks from Texas Tech. All right, let's start with this bull. Let's start with him. 1,512 yards, 5.3 per carry, 199 receiving yards. Brooks brings a cerebral mentality to rushing, but in doing so lacks play speed and north to south urgency. He brings plus 3rd down abilities that will make him an NFL roster option, but he must work on putting his feet in the ground and getting upfield. Let me see if we got any trade offers real quick. Let me see if we got a trade offer. So listen, nah, we not. We gonna pick a player. So we ain't going that route. I think we good at the running back room right now. I don't know. I could go Ty Robinson. Yo, we going Ty Robinson. We double down on defensive tackle. Let me just look him up real quick. 6 sacks, 11 hits, 25 hurries. All right, so Robinson enjoyed the best season of his career in his 6th year, tallying a 79.5 pass rush grade. He's an elite athlete for the position who plays with a bully's mentality. Robinson has below average length and needs to play with better leverage, but he has the traits and motor to bet on his projected backup with the upside of one day becoming a starter. Okay. I think I'm going to go that route. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings, Ty Robinson. So I need y'all to give me a letter grade in the comments, man. How y'all feel about this, man? He said no. He said Skull. He said no. Oh, you didn't want me to draft him? My bad. I didn't even see that comment until now. And we're going to do another mock. We're going to do another mock. We're going to do another mock. So this is what we did. So we traded our first round pick, dropped 4 spots for the 28th pick, for our second round pick, which is the 60th, for a third round pick, and for a fourth round pick, which is 130. So we got the 28th, the 60th pick, the 102nd pick, 130th pick from the Lions, and we traded our 97th pick, the 24th pick, and we gained 2 more picks. And I feel like that's a good deal. That's a good deal in my opinion. But we still stayed in the third round. We only dropped a couple of spots in the third round, and then we got a 4th round pick too. So I like that. So we really gained a 2nd and a 4th. We already had the first, you know what I mean? We already had the 3rd, so we gained a 4th and a 2nd. So then we drafted Derek Harmon. And salute to everybody that's in the building. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing. So we drafted Derek Harmon. They gave us a B. That's cap. That's cap, bro.
Stop the cap.
And then,
stop.
That's what we did in the third round.
The cap.
We traded in the second round. We actually traded because we had a late second round pick. So I traded our late second round pick, which is 60, for pick 67, which is our early third round pick. And then we gained an additional third round pick, which is the 94th pick. So we drafted Benjamin Morrison, A+. Dang it, A+? Okay. And then we went safety, Andrew Makuba, A+, bro. Oh my gosh, 2 A+. I think that's a rarity, y'all. For me, that's a rarity.
That talk.
And then I went pass rusher, Oluwa Femi Alidijo. And if I jack this name up, my bad. I mean that in no disrespect. Defensive end. And I feel like you can't never have enough pass rushers, bro. So then I got him from UCLA. Then I went Kyle Williams from Washington State. They say he's a dog. They say he's that dude. You know what I mean? And he could be our third wide receiver and potentially our second wide receiver if we happen to not keep Jordan Addison. Just saying. Just being proactive. And then we doubled down on safety and drafted R.J. Mickens, B+ from Clemson. So we got our safeties together, bro. Makuba and R.J. Mickens, Theo Jackson, Josh Metellus. You know, we got a good safety room. Our safety room is lit. And don't forget about Harrison Smith. You feel me? So we just being proactive because we know Harrison Smith is about to retire. You feel me? And then we went defensive tackle Ty Robinson with the last pick. It gave me another A+, bro. I got 3 A+, y'all. Yo, it's a celebration, y'all. And they gave me an A+. That's 4 A+, baby. They gave me an A+. This is the first time I got an A+ on a draft, bro. Real talk. This is the first